In this video, we're going to tell you about an infinite crafting materials glitch that works after patch 1.5.0.1, right before Dawn of Ragnarok, the expansion launches. So, Dawn of Ragnarok was supposed to add a divine tier, and we've known about that for at least 3 months because Andy Reloads leaked that to us way back when. Jor Raptors even talked about the fact that you're going to have a different type of rune. And so if you've got a lot of items, say you got the Alderman set from the Discovery Tour, or if you've been doing a lot of Reda quests like I have, and you've got Helix store items, so either you purchased them from the Helix store, or you did Reda quests for Helix store items, then those items should be showing up as mythical if you're logged onto the internet. And if you've bought Dawn of Ragnarok, they'll all show up as divine now, so green instead of gold. And the glitch is that you cannot keep them from coming back to divine, regardless of how much you try to downgrade them. So one of the features of the Helix store items is they're always fully upgraded, regardless of where you are in the game. So you can go back to your earlier saves and they'll be fully upgraded. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a downgrade glitch that allows you to get the downgrade benefits from those items. You'll definitely get iron, leather, and titanium, but I suspect when Dawn of Ragnarok launches, you'll also get the platinum that you see popping. So how do you do this glitch? You need to go to your local blacksmith, and I would say before you do this, just in case, but I don't think you need to necessarily save before this, but I think with all downgrades, it's a good idea to do a quick save before that. Then downgrade all the items that say that they're going to give you something back. So the Helix store items or the Alderman set, if it says at the bottom, when you go to the downgrade menu, which is the middle menu when you're with the blacksmith, and you hover over the item, it's going to say regained items. And if the regained items say that you're going to get some platinum or some leather or titanium or iron, then downgrade it. These are free downgrades. Typically the downgrades cost 400, and even using the downgrade glitch that we were using back in 1.4.2 and earlier, we would have to pay 400. For these, you don't have to pay anything. So you'll see your silver balance does not change when you do this. So not all Reda shop things or not all Helix store things will get regained items. So you want to hover over and only downgrade the ones that did that. So the first time I did this, it was for the antler bow, which I purchased from Reda, and it would not give me any regained items. Nothing would pop when I left. But if you do the ones that do say that you'll get some regained items, such as platinum, which is the new thing to upgrade with Dawn of Ragnarok to the divine level, right? So we go from the gold mythical to the green divine. So I suspect people that have not bought Dawn of Ragnarok, they may also be able to do this glitch, but they won't see their items as green. But if they have Helix store items, or if they have Reda store items, right? So Reda does weekly quests and daily quests. For opal, you trade the opal for the Helix store items. I suspect those items, you might be able to take advantage of this downgrade glitch because they always come fully upgraded and they always follow you around. There's no way, for instance, to return these things. You can't go back to an earlier save. Old saves, these things will pop in your inventory. So I think that you could probably do this even if you don't have Dawn of Ragnarok like I do. But definitely, if you have Dawn of Ragnarok, I think you can take advantage of this materials glitch, and you're going to get leather, iron, titanium for sure, and probably a lot of platinum, which you're going to need to upgrade your other items too. So by downgrading these Helix store items, you're getting platinum. Now, it was a little glitchy. There were a lot of Helix store items that I would downgrade, and it just would keep on. It would never show it in the menu. So I think you probably can only downgrade them once, but it'll keep on showing up like you can downgrade them again. So I had about 5 items like that you downgrade them, you scroll back by them, and they'd still be there. So keep that in mind, but you don't lose any you don't lose any silver for this. I think you're going to need a lot of iron, a lot of titanium, a lot of leather to upgrade all your items to the mythical level, because there's 3 more upgrades that you need to do once you get enough platinum to go from mythical to divine. So, given all the different pieces of the armor sets and the weapons, there's a lot of upgrading that you could do if you have Dawn of Ragnarok and are able to access the divine level weapons and armor. Subscribe to Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush Assassins Creed Valhalla. And I want to thank Shen Tao for showing me this glitch. I guess the other thing that is big, though, is that all these items also don't have any runes in them. So I don't know if the runes just disappeared as part of some silly Ubisoft glitch bug, or if they went into my inventory. I have so many runes, I really can't keep track. So let me know if you think your runes definitely disappeared. They definitely disappeared from your Helix store Reda items, but do you see them in your inventory? If you have less runes than I do, you probably could tell. So, if you want to go, if you haven't logged in for a while and you never noticed this mythic or this divine level armor and weapons, and you have a lot of Helix store or Reda items, then before logging in, you may want to go offline. Make sure your console or computer is offline. Log in, unsocket everything from all those Helix store items or the Alderman set, and then log off, plug into the internet. When you come back, the divine warning should pop for you, and you should see all the green items that you have. And they won't have any runes in, but at least you'll know that your runes were taken out. The key thing is that because the divine stuff has a different type of, instead of diamond runes, they have these like star-shaped runes or whatever that shape is. That's why you're having the issue with the runes being unsocketed. But the question is, did they disappear or are they unsocketed?